talking about the 7-day cycle, have there been other like a cultural systems that count a week in a different number of days?
Yeah, I mean, I would say there are three kinds of alternatives to what we do. One is to have cycles that are not continuous or not exhaustive of all days. So, for example, if you had a schedule that said in every lunar month, you'll have a 7-day, you count 7, and then you count 7, and then you count another 7, and then you have blank days, right? That would still be 7, but not all days would be part of the cycle, right? And there have been sectors of societies that had cycles like that, of 5, 7, or 10 days that didn't cover the entire month and left blank days at the end. In Japan, for example, certain government workers worked on schedules like that. So the month really governs the cycle, but within the month, there are some sub-cycles that are shorter, but those sub-cycles don't include all days. So that's one alternative. Another alternative would be to have a week that is of different length. Right. So when the French Revolution took place, the new Republican government sought to replace the 7-day week with a 10-day week.
Wow.
Completely different cycle. It was designed to undermine the authority of the Catholic Church because people wouldn't be going to services on Sundays anymore. And it was designed to symbolically undermine Catholicism by getting rid of a Christian calendar. And also to have a more rational system. 10 is actually an easier number than 7. Like all their other measurement reforms, most of which we still live by, they were decimal. I mean, the French Revolution and the Enlightenment is really responsible for all of these systems of measurement from kilometers to kilograms to, I mean, all of that are widely used, if not entirely universal. Those are products of the same idea that the most rational and orderly way to measure things is by 10. So that was it was a short-lived attempt. It did not succeed, but that was an attempt to have a different kind of a different length of week. The Soviets did it too, first with a 5-day week and then a 6-day week. Romans had an 8-day week. A lot of African societies had 5-day cycles. There were 12-day cycles and 19-day cycles in Mesoamerica. So that's a second alternative. There are societies that have had weeks, but they've been different lengths. And then you could also have a society that has no week, which means no regular unit of time between one day and a month.